You know what's remarkable? Like, for many, many, many years, we have talked about the fact that you've got these just god-awful Republicans in the Senate, right? You've got your Ted Cruz's, you've got your Rick Scott, your Rand Paul's, your Josh Hawley, just Mitch McConnell's, Lindsey Graham, like just the worst of the worst on the Republican side. So what's hilarious right now is that all of this chaos in the House of Representatives has not only given Republicans in the Senate cover, but it's also made them look like the responsible faction of the Republican Party. In fact, this week, Republicans in the Senate actually came out and finally demanded that Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson get his damn Republicans in line and that he stop bowing to the, quote, chaos caucus. Let me read a couple of these statements from these Republicans telling Mike Johnson to finally grow a pair. First one is from Republican Senator Roger Wicker, who said, he needs to count the votes, and I think there's a substantial majority in the House who would vote in favor of the defense supplemental, and he needs to do the courageous and correct thing to stand by our ally. Talking about funding Ukraine. I don't think there's a majority of the House that will vacate the Speaker's position right now. Actually, you had House Intelligence Committee Chair Mike Turner, again, in the House, not the Senate, who also came out and said Johnson needs to stop bowing to the, quote, chaos caucus. Then you had Republican Senator Thom Tillis, who said this: I think that Speaker Johnson understands the critical importance of supporting Ukraine, and if that means he's got to look past a few of his members who I think have a different position, absolutely. This is about leadership, right? Everybody talks about being bipartisan. That would give them a really good opportunity to be bipartisan on something that's critically important. Hopefully they will. Mitch McConnell. America's national security depends on sustained investment in both cutting-edge capabilities and expanded defense industrial capacity. That's why I continue to insist on overdue steps like the full-year defense appropriations and national security supplemental the Senate passed earlier this year. So even when they're not calling him out by name, they're still calling him out. Like, that's what this is. Like, hey, we've actually done our job. We did some bipartisan stuff over here in the Senate. What the hell are you doing? You're letting the crazies run the asylum at this point, Mike. Could you please maybe get on the same page so we can do something to help the world? I mean, imagine for a second when Mitch McConnell is the responsible one. I mean, Republicans in the Senate are being led by a guy who has like one foot in the grave. A guy who at any random moment can just totally freeze up like that, and they're still better equipped to pass bills than the idiots in the House of Representatives. That, to me, is just absolutely shocking. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.